Hi everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I, of course, am Jennifer, and saying, hi, I'm back. I know it's been kind of a long summer, and there hasn't been much output in way of podcast episodes from me, but now that summer is gone, we're into fall, my kids are back in school, it's time for me to do what I do best, and that is to dress up and enjoy being Jennifer from time to time. So, first off, let me thank you for downloading this episode if you're listening to it as an audio podcast, or if you're watching it on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching this episode. Now that I'm back from my little hiatus, my little break, one of the things I wanted to talk about, or a topic I want to talk about, that I thought might be of interest to girls like me out there, is getting a pedicure. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because a while back, several years ago, in fact, well, let me start off by saying this. My wife has always gotten pedicures. She's always gotten her toes done or gotten her nails done, manicures, pedis. And ever since we got married, she was always asking me if I wanted to go and get my toes done. She talked about how I'm always on my feet at work. I'm always walking around. My feet, I every once in a while complain that my feet hurt or are tired. She said, maybe you should get a pedicure, you know, especially like I had toenails that were kind of ingrown or hurting. She said, you should go get a pedicure. And for the longest time, I kind of poo-pooed it and said, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to go. Mainly because I thought way back when, before she even knew about Jennifer, I thought that if I told her, yes, I'll go ahead and get a pedicure, that she might suspect that I was a crossdresser because I actually wanted to go and get my toes done. So that's why I kind of kept putting it off. Well, after I came out to my wife and told her I was a crossdresser, she still would bring up the topic of, do you want to go get your toes done? You know, your feet would feel better. It's great. They massage your legs, blah, blah, blah. And so I finally said yes. And part of the reason why I said yes is because my daughter, my youngest daughter, when she was little, when my wife would suggest this, she'd always say, Daddy, you need to get your toes painted. And I didn't want to do that, or, you know, truth be told, I still haven't done that going there, but it kind of broke the ice as far as me going to do it, or get my toes done. So after my wife found out about Jennifer, and I came out to her, and she kept bringing up the subject of getting a pedicure, I finally said, sure, I'll go, you know, I'll try it out. So we went one Saturday, her and I, husband and wife pedicure, and she got her nails done as well. And I really enjoyed it. Unbeknownst to my wife, I was trying to enjoy it more from my feminine side of just having my toes done and them, you know, making them look all nice. We joked around about me getting polish, and I said no, even though my wife said, well, our daughter said that she should get hot pink, or he should get hot pink. And we kind of joked around about that, but I didn't do that just because I think that might be a step too far. And even for my wife, seeing me with painted toenails, I think would be a step too far. So I've from time to time, for a while, we were doing it every month. And it's just kind of a way to get away from the kids and stuff and relax for an hour and a half to get our toes done. And we're kind of getting back into that routine. I'm going about every other month, whereas my wife is going every month. And it's something that even as a guy, if you're in guy mode, if you want to do something for yourself, a little bit of self-care, something that it feels good, it makes your feet feel wonderful, I will definitely recommend it. But it's also something that the people that work at the nail salons, if you go in as a guy and say you want to get your toes done, they don't bat an eye. You know, you are a customer just like anybody else. There's plenty of guys out there that are on their feet constantly, you know, whether it be working in retail, walking the floor all day, or construction workers on their feet, whatever your occupation. If you're on your feet all day, you know, that's what they figure, is that your feet are tired, your feet are worn out, and they want to do what they can to make you feel better. So I highly recommend getting a pedicure. You know, don't be shy about it. Even if there's other women in there getting their toes done, you know, they might make kind of look at you. Usually they just kind of smile. At least that's my experience going in there as a guy. They just kind of smile. especially if you can do it with your wife, because then they're like, oh, it's so nice that your wife brought you, and they are all kind of gushy over you. But it's a wonderful feeling. It's something you shouldn't be afraid to do, and I highly recommend it. So if you ever want to do something, a little bit of self-care, and at the same time get that feeling of femininity and enjoyment of doing something a little bit on the feminine side without them really knowing, get yourself a pedicure. So there you go. There's Jennifer's episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Give me some topics of ideas that you would like me to cover. And until next time, this is Jennifer saying bye for now. Hugs and kisses.